Okay, what I have here I kind of label folk art. It's three-dimensional, obviously. You can see I'll spin it around here a little bit. It's kind of precarious. It weighs a lot. We got to lean back quite a bit. And what I've done is coated it with wood chips. And my brother-in-law has a planer, does a lot of woodwork, has a planer, and he was working with inside here in the middle is walnut. It's a little bit darker than the leaves, which are cherry. So they aren't quite sawdust, they're more like little chips of wood. And I sprinkled on a lot of gold metal flakes, so when you turn it, it sparkles, which is the way I like it. And I put some mixed up wood chips on the back and all my little information there. And that is what I call my folk art flower, the dragonflies. Okay, my next project that I did, I label my flip-flop pop art. Thought it looked a little pop artish, so that's the name of it. It was just a cheap picture frame, and as you see, I created these flip-flops, and I have one coming in, one stepping in, one stepping out, and with the brown sand I put dog prints. I use sand as my pigment or my color, as I do with at least half of my work, if you've seen any of my videos. Okay, flip-flop pop art. Okay, this is one of my caladium leaf sculptures that I did. This is probably the beginning of 2014, January, sometime, I think January. There's two of them. One is hanging on the wall where I can't get to it. So for the purpose of this video, imagine two of them. They are both the exact same shape. I cut this leaf shape out of the foam core that I use. And I did some wood strips on the back to strengthen it up, give it something to hang on, put some Bible verses on it, all of my normal practices, because there was a lot of little teeny little blocks that I put in there to be able to put a rib in there to curve like that, to bring it up to that level, to give it a real contour to it. And along with a lot of the other things I've been doing here within the last year, in the middle of 2013 on, when I bought metal flake for paint. I use a lot of metal flake inside here. There's some red metal flake in the pink and the red, and some green metal flake inside the green. This short video is to exhibit my three paintings of some cardinals that I did. I put the cardinals in a Deco theme painting. As with most of my later paintings, I framed it myself. It's not really a way that I've seen people frame art, because the art is part of the frame frame's part of the art. They're married, they're not really married, they're just one thing. As I show you the next two, this would be, they're meant to be displayed together. This would be the center. This is the one, the bigger one with the two birds in it. This would be the left side of my triple paintings here. This is the male bird, obviously alone by himself on the bird bath. What I've tried to do here is make it look like I took a step over, say I was facing straight on here. I've taken a step over to the right, looking back on the left. So now I have the left side of the statue here showing, and then you're kind of looking down the wall here. You see more of it's a little closer in. You can see a little bit closer in. The bird's a little bigger. Seems a little closer to the subject matter here. And you can see on the frames I built exactly the same. Thunder. Frames I built exactly the same, except for I reversed the colors. Brown on the top and the red on the outsides and the insides there. Alright, that was the left side of the trio. Okay, this would be the right side of the trio. This is the female birds that you've seen on the back there, back side of the bird bath. I'm taking a step to the left this time, looking back at it, looking back down the wall the other way, looking towards the right. And so I got the other side of the statue. That's the three. Those are my three paintings from the Cardinals. I'm going to try to set these all up in one series coming up right now.